Hello, everyone. My name is Megan Ellsworth here at rooferscoffeeshop.com, and I am with the one and only Mandy McIntyre. So excited to be chatting. This is the November influencer response. So excited to see you and chat with you, Mandy.
Oh, I feel exactly the same always. Thank you, Megan.
Yes. So I feel like you're going to have some great insight on this month's question, which is what should roofing companies be looking at around employee benefits for the upcoming year?
Yeah, so I love this question because I think there's a lot of roofing companies out there that don't put enough time into this question. And I always say if you want people to perform well, they have to feel well. And we have people, fieldcraft employees that are in dangerous situations, stressful situations, exposed to the elements, long hours. So we have to make sure we're taking care of them. So one thing that I have seen is that the hourly employee isn't getting as much PTO or sick time as, say, a salaried employee. So from a benefit standpoint, I feel like investing in more pay time off for your hourly employees, you'll get that return because again, if you want people to perform well, they have to feel well. And that means taking the time to go to a doctor's or a therapy appointment or whatever it may be. And I just feel like, well, I've seen it firsthand that salaried people just get more time off or it's more convenient to go to the doctor. Whereas fieldcraft employees, they don't have that luxury. And I think it's something that a lot of companies really need to reevaluate for the overall well-being of their workforce.
Man, that is so, so true. Even just looking at the difference between I'm a salary employee and my partner is an hourly, and he has
Mhm.
to, there's definitely more hoops to jump through when
Yeah.
needing to go fix his car or go to a doctor's appointment. So that is so true and something everyone should definitely think about.
Yes, yes. I'm a huge advocate for that. Another is EAP programs. And for anyone who doesn't know what an EAP, so it's an employee assistant program. So it's basically a work-based intervention program designed to assist employees in resolving personal problems that's affecting their performance. Again, if you want people to perform well, they have to feel well. So it could be anything from a mental health issue to financial or legal issues, whatever it may be. And it's a program that an employer pays into that employees can utilize outside of their regular healthcare benefits or whatever benefits you may have. And it's really, generally, it's not that expensive. I know some are as low as $25 an employee per month, and it varies by your location, but it really gives that like supplemental care and advice and financial, all the things that people may need that their insurance benefits don't cover. And it fills the gap to help people, be the best that they can be and not have to stress or worry about things that's going to affect their productivity, which is ultimately going to affect the profitability of a business.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, wow, that's a great piece of advice.
Yes,
Um,
EAPs.
EAPs, everyone go check it out. Is there
Yeah.
anything else people should be thinking about in the new year?
Yes. Obviously, well, if you know me, you know I'm a huge mental health advocate. I'm a mental health
Yes.
first aid instructor. I do workshops, trainings. I'm actually developing my own program. But I in construction, we have one of the highest suicide rates, have higher alcohol, substance use disorders. We have higher overdose rates. And in fact, more construction workers die by suicide or overdose than every other workplace related fatality combined. So when you're thinking about mental health from a safety initiative, it's our number one safety issue. And just like you don't start enforcing fall protection after somebody falls off a roof, you use it proactively to make sure they don't. This is where mental health programs and just training and awareness comes into play, because then people are able to look for the signs and symptoms early on versus waiting till somebody has hit rock bottom or they're not showing up for work or their performance starts to decline. And so for me, just wellness and a mental health training program or just learning something about what to look for and having your resources together you will get such a return on investment for that. And it'll improve the employee experience, the overall company culture, and you can really utilize it as a recruiting tool because more and more employees are looking for businesses to work for that have something in place for wellness and mental health.
Man, that is so true. That is so true because not only is it important to employers, but it's so important to employees and their families and making sure that everyone's doing well and feeling good. Well said.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else to add on this topic for the new year?
I think just if anyone's doing like strategic planning meetings or strategizing for next year, I think we have to really get into the mind of the employee experience because there's often a disconnect between leadership teams and what's actually happening and what people are experiencing within the company. So you really have to take your own experience out of it and see, how is it affecting our field craft workers? How is it affecting middle management? And what barriers might they be coming across that we're not thinking of because we don't have them, right? So I think it's just taking into account the employee experience to retain, engage, and recruit your workforce.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting yourself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
Important, especially this time of year.
Well, yeah. And you could just do an assessment, do some surveys, ask them, what do you like? What do you not like? There's one thing you could change. What would it be? Get their feedback, and then you can kind of go from there with all of that information.
Absolutely. Well, Mandy, thank you so much. This has been great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. And we will be chatting with you next month for the next influencer response. See you then.
See you then. Bye. Thank you.